Learn when to march on your break. Learn when to stop looking after people that are envious of your dream. They said truth is said in the midst of laughter. When persons are playing with you, open your ears to hear their truths. That is when they speak the most authentic reality about what they feel about you. Don't overcare for people to the extent that it will lead you to your extinction. When you have stretched your hand to care, to love, don't stretch further so that your hand will not be caught. In the book of Genesis, chapter 37, from verse 12, Joseph was told by his father Jacob to go and look for his brothers in Shechem. When Joseph got to Shechem, he did not find his brothers. He was supposed to go back to his father Jacob and say he did not find his brothers. But he was more simple than being wise. He found a man on the way and asked the man that he's looking for his brothers. And the man told him that his brothers has proceeded to Dothan. And Joseph went further to Dothan. And when he got there, the brothers contemplated to kill him. Even though Reuben stopped them from killing him, they still put him in the pit, and from the pit they sold him. If not God that made all things work together for Joseph, Joseph's dream and life would have ended. Listen, you are instructed to love your neighbor as yourself. You are not instructed to love your neighbor more than yourself. Listen, when respect is no longer served on the table, know when it is time to walk away. You are doing more than yourself. You are fighting for people. You are extending too much hand to persons that are not interested in you. Look at you. You paid all their school fee and you did not go to school so that they could go to school. Now they are calling you an illiterate. You trained them so that tomorrow they could stand for you. Now you are in trouble and nobody cares about you. It is time for you to know when to put a hold on your driving car. It is time for you to know when you need to reduce your visitation. The Bible said, don't go to your neighbor's house too often, or he will get tired of you and hate you. Some of you are being hated because you went further than far. Let me read out Genesis 37, verse 12 to us. And his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. 13. And Israel said unto Joseph, do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, here I am. The father sent him to Shechem. 14. And he said to him, go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren, and well with the flocks, and bring me word. Again, sorry about that. So Joseph, he sent him out of the vale of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, what seekest thou? Some of you, you are just roaming around, caring about people that don't care about you. And he said, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flock. And the man said, they are departed hence. For I heard them say, let us go to Dothan. And David went after his brethren and found them in Dothan. 18. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said one to another, behold, the dreamer cometh. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him and cast him into some pit, and we shall say, some evil beast hath devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dream. Learn when to stay alone by yourself. Sometimes in your family, you need to delete the memory that you have siblings so that your mental health can be okay. You are forcing yourself on brothers and sisters that don't care about you. You are forcing yourself on colleagues that don't care about you. You have gone to Shechem and you cannot find them. Go back to your father. You have gone to Shechem and you cannot find them. Don't go further to Dothan. Some persons are no longer on the surface of the earth because they extended their hands to persons that took away their hand. Learn when respect is no longer served on the table and walk away. The Bible said, don't go to your neighbor's house too often, or he will get tired of you and hate you. Some of you are already being hated because you are overloving people. Learn how to return back to your father and say, Daddy, I cannot find them. I have reached Shechem. And what else do you want me to do? I am sure if Joseph has told his father that, Daddy, they are not in Shechem, the father would not have allowed Joseph to go further to Dothan. Child of God, simplicity, simplicity kills. I'm not talking about foolishness. You need to be more wise. You need to be wiser than being simple. When you know you have dreams and you have noticed that they don't like you because of your dream, because of what you say you want to be, because of how you carry yourself, you will notice them when they are playing. They say truth is known in the midst of laughter. Truth is spoken in the midst of laughter. When everybody is gisting, you hear what they are saying. They don't like you just because you are not opening your antenna sharply. When you stretch your hands to love and they are stretching you further, don't in the course of stretching your hand, you now lose your arm. Go back to father. Go back to daddy. Don't proceed to daughter. If not because the Bible said that all things work together for good, that God had to use Joseph being sold to work it out for good, to solve the problem that was happening in Egypt. And because of that, God actually made Joseph's dream to come to pass. What if God did not come into the scene? What would have become of Joseph? Learn when to see yourself as an orphan. I am sorry, this message is not for everybody. But there are some families that friends are better than your brothers and your sisters. Why are you forcing this love thing? He doesn't love you, you are forcing yourself to marry him. She doesn't love you, you are forcing yourself to marry her. Even in your church, your pastor is treating you still so low, so low. Instead of you to change the church, you are still there, and they will kill all the talent and gift of God in you. It is when you are old, they will start giving you announcement to be reading on Sunday service. By then, you are too stricken in age to go about your purpose in life. Why are you staying in places when you have stretched your power to serve, to honor them, and you have been put into the pit? Be fast to know that you don't have to go to Dothan. You have to return back to father. And Joseph returning back to Jacob, called Israel, is as good as you returning back to God in prayers and saying, Lord, I have loved her enough. I have loved him enough. Father, I don't know what next to do. Where I'm supposed to find them to check on them how they are doing. They are no longer there. They are removed from there to another place. Lord, should I continue this love? You stretch yourself. Now you are depressed. Now you are wrecked. Now you are not happy. Now your mental health has been tampered with because you do not ask, should I proceed further to daughter? Be careful of loving persons that are jealous of you. Don't die the death of a fool. Because of time, I have to go now. My name is Ali Nadia. I am a messenger and an errand runner. From Jesus Christ to you, once has the Lord spoken, twice you should know that power belongs unto God. I will see you on top. Shalom.